404 DSP allows you not only the 4 inputs and the 4 outputs, but the connectivity back to a laptop as well. So it's a good permanent install product. And if you need more I/O than that, we have this in an 8x8. It's essentially the same functionality, just with more connectivity. And we also have the 16 in, 16 out version. All 3 of these are, purpose built for permanent install, but you can certainly use it in applications, staging rental or hotel AV or things like that. But its primary goal is install. You can see it's got a lot of options, and we're going to be doing more in-depth webinars on the product technically in the very near future. We can come see the product in operation in our webinar session so you can understand it to a deeper level. All right, moving into our collaboration product, we have the PS610. So this does have 2-channel input and output Dante connectivity. You'll see the main switch images here, the back side on the right, you'll see the Dante connectivity. That's just one of the many features of the PS610. This is a collaboration presentation switch with seamless switching. Got 2 USB inputs with 60-watt charging capability on both connectors. And then we also have 3 HDMI inputs on the main switch. If you look at the top images, that is the HDBaseT 3.0 receiver that comes in the box with the PS610. That includes an HDMI local input with priority switching, but you can also switch locally on the front panel. As you can see, there's a select button there, and you can also choose the receiver HDMI in through the API control commands. So that gives you some localized options at the display for input. You can do insertion of the Dante audio. So I can bring in 2-channel audio and insert that for my master audio out, or I can take any of the audio inputs on the switch and send that out, Dante 2-channel audio output. This is a very cool product, by the way, even if you're not going to be using it for Dante. So I would encourage you to take a deeper dive and learn more about it. But we did show this at ISC this year, got a really great response. And this is also a stocked product. All right, then we move into our cross-platform products. We got 2 frames, the PureMedia, and I'll show you the Max 2 in a moment. The big difference between these 2 is mostly that PureMedia is a 4K 30 platform and Max 2 is a 4K 60 platform. You would think everybody was going for 4K 60, but you might be surprised. We still sell a lot of 4K 30 product out to many different applications. So this is cross-platform with slot cards. This is just one of the many frames that we have. We do anywhere from an 8x8 frame up to 256 by 256 frames. So we have lots of different sizes in between those. And alongside many slot cards that we offer for inputs and outputs and extenders and so on, you'll see I have 2 cards here at the bottom. These offer Dante inputs and outputs. These are 8-channel input on the input card and 8-channel output on the output card. So I can take audio from any of my inputs and I can route that to the Dante output, and in turn on the Dante inputs I can take that and send that to any of my outputs in the frame. So this allows you to have networked audio coupled directly with this cross-platform matrix switch system. So that's a powerful feature, allowing you to expand the capabilities of your systems and applications that would use cross-platform matrix routing. Okay, so again, 4K 30 is PureMedia, and then Max 2, this is 4K 60. Again, we have lots of different frame sizes, so please dive in on our website and take a look at the Max 2. You'll find PureMedia and Max 2 are listed right at our top page. So that'll be easy for you to get to. But it's essentially the same functionality that I described for PureMedia that the Max 2 offers, the 8-channel out, with the exception that the frame without any of these cards does have 2-channel audio in and 2-channel audio out. So that's one difference between the two frames. Okay, that's probably the fastest I've gone through product. Mostly everybody knows Dante. It's quite a simple concept. It's basically being able to insert or extract networked audio. If you guys have any questions, that's our product line. That was 10 products I just went through. We're going to be adding more. So you'll see a few extra things that we'll come out with before InfoComm, and we'll have a webinar just a couple of weeks before InfoComm announcing a few other things, just kind of rounding out the offerings. You'll see some amplification type products and also some control. So we'll be adding those over the next couple of months. But that's it. I do actually, let's see, I've got a question here. How many data Dante sources can be mixed? Okay, that information is in the slides. When I send this to you, you'll get your answers. The AEC channels, there should be available. So if you have for example, the 0404 DSP, you'll get AEC on every one of those channels. TR is asking how many channels of audio at a time. It depends on the product, so I'll just take you back through a few of these. The 0404 is 4 in, 4 out. You can completely load that up simultaneously. The 0808 is 8 in, 8 out. Again, you can completely load that. And the 16x16, same. So you can have 16 inputs and 16 outputs all simultaneously. So it has power for all of that. When you do these dongles, the USB dongle, I can do 2-channel in and 2-channel out simultaneously, and these other 2 dongles they're only designed to have either output or input. So this dongle is outputting 2 channels it's converting 2 channels of Dante to analog 2-channel, and then this other dongle is taking in 2 channels of analog and converting it to 2 channels of Dante. So keep an eye open for the technical overview of the Dante products. That'll take us deeper in, and we'll actually pull up the software and take a look at all that. But you can see, some of the example screens here on the presentation that we'll be sending you, but you can see I can adjust input source sensitivity. I've got mixing capability on each of these channel strips. I can have multiple functions on here. I can have compression, echo cancellation, noise gating, suppression, high pass, low pass filtering, and feedback control, and parametric EQ. So it's a very powerful DSP capability that's available for every channel, as you can see in the screenshots there. As usual, our test drive program, I strongly encourage everyone to take advantage of this. You can request samples to kick the tires on in your own lab and make sure it's the right product for you. We want to make sure that you feel confident. So please try out our 30-day test drive program. We have a number of different media places to keep in touch with us. LinkedIn is likely the biggest, and of course, we have your email. We'll be sending you email blasts, but you can keep an eye on us on these other channels. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for your time, and I look forward to seeing you guys. We have our USB-C webinar. I think that's next week. If you want to come check that out.